that ass. Yeah, makes the postgame shot. What happened? Everything was so okay. Oh man, damn it! Oh, my heart kills me. Thank God we got a doctor on payroll. All right, for this week's injury report, meet Dr. DC Fitness. Dr. DC Fitness. Doctor, give me the news. I gotta.
My fault, guys. I didn't see you there. Thanks, Commissioner Joyner, for that introduction. All right. Yes, my name is Dr. DC Fitness, and yes, I am here to bring you your first USTFL injury report. All right, so you can field a better lineup on this week's fantasy. All right. Joyner, we're going to have to take a look at that injury a little later because we have some more important things to get to today. So let's kick it off. All right. First one, we got Mr. Ryan Fitzpatrick, guys. All right. My man subluxed his hip. Okay. When you look at that video, he comes right down, blunt on his knee, and you see the knee pop out backwards. All right. When you dislocate a hip in that direction, when you go posterior, backwards direction, there's a lot of structures there that can be damaged. You got your sciatic, piriformis, your glutes, you got tendons, you got ligaments, you got a bunch of structures that keep that joint stable. All right, I don't need a lot here to tell you that he might have blown through one or two of those. All right, right now they told the reporters, hey, 3 weeks he'll be back. All right, but they're out seeing a second doctor's opinion. All right, when you see a second doctor's opinion for something like this, it's probably not looking good. So if y'all have Ryan Fitzpatrick, 38 years old man, you might want to think about finding a new quarterback. I don't know about you guys, I'm 25. I blow out my hip posteriorly, I'm not coming back. I'm done for the season. So y'all think about who you want to field.
Ochena Nwosu making first contact, and Fitzpatrick a little bit late to get to his feet. He was crunched.
And there's two attributes to that. Number one, was it a fumble when he got hit? Number two, did it go backwards on the pass? It would be a fumble regardless either way.
Well, now the concern is on Ryan Fitzpatrick as he is.
Next guy we got, Jerry Jeudy. Jerry's been diagnosed with a high ankle sprain, all right, following his departure Sunday's game against the Giants in New York. All right, high ankle sprains are finicky, all right? High ankle sprain isn't the same as a lateral ankle sprain, all right? Your two bones on that lower leg, your fibula, your tibia, they come together, they piece together. When you sprain it, they'll actually separate apart. So every step, every run, it's just going to spread. Terrible pain. All right, he's a good receiver, 72 yards on 6 catches. But I would think about replacing him and putting him in for a good sub here for the next 4 to 6 weeks. All right, at least 4, might be to 6, depends on how his healing goes.
Giants have a takeaway.
They're going to spin this replay.
Well, here's that deep over route again. There's certainly a catch. He's got his feet down, it looks like. Football.
There you go, right there. James Bradbury.
Next one's really interesting here. Raheem Mostert. All right, Raheem Mostert exited the 49ers game against the Lions on Sunday with a knee injury. All right, the knee injury was questionable, and they said it wasn't an ACL tear. All right, I'm here to tell you it's probably not an ACL. But after watching the film, going to the video evidence, guys, it's not looking good. What they're telling us now is that it's a chipped cartilage. Guys, there's no pathology called chipped cartilage. See me? Nothing, okay? However, things can happen in the knee that are pretty bad that could be thrown in those lines, like a meniscus tear, all right? Meniscus cartilage. But, however, the meniscus didn't get affected. Mechanism of injury was blunt trauma to the top of the knee, all right? So we could go to patella. All right, meniscus is out. We didn't shear. We didn't compress. Go to patella. Backside of the patella could have been chipped. okay? If it was chipped bone, would have been floating around. However, I don't think it's that either. I think we go to the next one. Chipped femur. That distal end of your femur, your base of your femur, the one that comes in contact with your tibia and your knee joint. Okay, you chip the end of that. It's hard to fix. Can't pin it. Surgery won't pin it. Okay, they will. My fault. They will pin it, but the success rate in sport, if you pin the femoral cartilage back up onto its surface, the way you got to go in, there's a very low success rate. Last athlete to get that done was MLB player Petroria there. What happened when he came back? Nothing. Irrelevant. Okay? If he doesn't choose that route, he can go to platelet therapy. I'm here to tell you, if he goes platelet therapy, that thing can take so long. That's season ending. Could even be career ending, and I don't want to say that. But if the healing doesn't go right, that's career ending. So I would really think about getting him, replacing him, subbing him out. Play it safe. Okay, guys. All right, the next one. Josiah Digura. Sure. He's been ruled out with a concussion. He's going to be placed on concussion protocol. All right, nothing big here. Concussion protocol, probably right around 10 days, depending on symptoms. However, he could come back earlier. I mean, Patrick Mahomes last year went and knocked himself pretty much unconscious. Couldn't even stand up, and we saw him playing in the Super Bowl a couple weeks later. So, you never know what can happen here with these NFL teams. Protocols, they throw them out the door. So, I'd watch him day to day. The next one we got here. Rashad Penny. Penny was tending to a calf injury during week 1 prep. He was logged in limited. But, you know, he tried the first week. And the calf injury resurfaced. All right. This is something that he's been battling for the last 3 years. Okay. He's been shutting down. He's been coming back. But it's been nagging him, guys. It's been nagging him. They haven't listed this week to week. I'm going to be honest with you, if he's injury prone, he's had this calf injury for 3 years, and he comes back game 1, he's getting injured again. I do not care how good of a running back is. There will be another option out there, okay? When he comes back, you might get him 1-2 weeks, but then, boom, you're going to get him hurt. Pick up the good running backs early, all right, because I don't think he's your pick. Marshawn Lattimore. All right, let's get into some defense. All right, cornerback here. Lattimore suffered a thumb injury Sunday against Green Bay Packers. Thumb injury was requiring surgery, all right? When I looked at this on video, saw really like the gamekeeper's thumb, really pressing into something, chipping off a piece of his finger. All right, he has a chip bone in his thumb. It's called a gamekeeper's thumb, all right? More frequent than you would think. However, it is surgery, and they're giving him a couple weeks. Now, it is the NFL. They'll tape that up. They'll put him in a cast. He'll be good to go. But I'd give him at least 3 weeks before he's back earning your team some points on fantasy. So watch out for that Saints D. You might want to rethink that if you're heavily relying on the corner. And then the last one, Raekwon Davis, Miami linebacker. He went down grabbing his left knee. Obvious pain he went with. There was no real good video showing me the mechanism of how this happened. All I could find was him holding his knee. All right, he's listed as week to week with no major concerns. There also haven't been many major reports, so I'm assuming he should be all right. But again, if you have Miami's D, I'd rethink that because he's a vital part of that middle D. So week to week, man, week to week. So again, my name is Dr. DC Fitness. I'm here bringing you your injury reports on the week, trying to help you field a better team for the USTFL. I'll be here each week. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. And hey, if you don't want to listen, you don't have to. Just don't call me in week 10 when you're losing.
Doctor, give me the news. I gotta.
Thank you, Dr. DC Fitness, for that exceptional injury report. We can expect that each and every week. So let's really get down to the nitty gritty. And why we all showed up today is for these power ranking people. Oh shit, it's upside down. Okay, so this week we got Team Kron leading the helm, having the whole pack follow him. Okay, he dropped 144.94. Not worried about it. I'll be better next week. Then we had Libtar Jr. coming in second place or second weekly power rankings with a strong 143.56. He's putting up points, I ain't gonna lie. Now let's get down to this bum. I had 125.02 points, almost third in power rankings, but unfortunately Rome wasn't built in a day. So congratulations, Cockmas Prime. You were able to get 125.08 and beat Big Daddy by 0.06. I hope you sleep well at night. As you guys may know, and those that tuned in last season, that we have a Donkey of the Week each and every week. The Donkey of the Week is the shittiest team in the league that can't score enough points to get past. So this week's Donkey of the Week is upside down. Team Chili Willie. Couldn't even score over 100 points. 10 players playing. Aaron Rodgers, his quarterback, scored 1.23 points. Come on, dude. Get to the waiver wire, get your shit together, or we're ragging on you harder next week. Donkey of the Week, folks. Honestly, all jokes aside, I gotta fix this shit. Thank you everyone for tuning in to week 1 of the USTFL, the uncensored shit talking fantasy league. I hope you enjoyed and I look forward to seeing you next week.